Hello and welcome, I'm DDF Racer, and in this video today, I'm going to be doing my second ever race in iRacing. Now, I look a little bit sweaty and I've got my headset on, which could probably give you a little bit of a clue when I'm recording this. I've literally just done my first race. Now I'm going to do my second in quick succession. I'm practiced, I'm ready for it, so might as well jump in and do another one. If you haven't already seen that video, big spoiler alert, turn it off in 3, 2, 1. Qualified on pole and won the race in my first ever rookie race, Mazda MX-5s at Okayama. In this race, we're joined by JB, which is going to be great having those extra eyes and ears around me. Hey mate.
Hey bud, how you doing?
Those of you who are not familiar with the channel, he is a regular in the races that I do in Race Room. Anyway guys, let's go and crack on with it. I hope you enjoy. How are you going anyway? How was Christmas?
Yeah buddy, good. Yeah mate, it was fantastic. What about yours?
46.90.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Don't speed in pit lane either, man.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the
Black flag straight away.
Instant black flag.
Same with crossing that white line. Yeah, the MX-5 man, what a little shitbox. 59 registered already for it, man. I just saw down the bottom.
Nuts, isn't it? You jump on Race Room,
Yeah.
you struggle to get 15 at like a big time.
Yeah, yep. It's the #1 sim in the world, race sim. And a lot of fellas take it real seriously. And this is a game where you learn racecraft.
I really like the weight transfer in this though. Like, I was expecting horrible physics, you know?
Yeah, no, they've sorted it out even with the newer tyre model. The GT3s and GTE cars were fucking horrible to drive, man. With
Oh,
the
really?
Model 7, yeah. Come into a corner a bit hot, and there was no way in the world you could catch it at all.
Yeah, this is super catchable. I've saved so many slides.
Yeah.
And like, I wasn't expecting to do that. I thought as soon as you lose it, you'd be dead.
It's a great sim, man.
Yeah. I've only experienced a fraction of it so far as well, that's the thing.
I'll tell you, NASCAR races, mate, they are fun as. Well, even, mate, flat out ovals, you know, like flat out. People are just doing stupid shit, mate, trying to go 4 wide and, you know, like... I remember, that's a great catch. That was a fantastic catch.
That didn't feel
Yeah,
difficult,
actually.
man. That's what I mean. I was expecting that to be instant death in iRacing.
Why have you got on push to talk?
Oh, I always have it on push to talk for recordings. I don't want you to hear everything I'm saying to the camera as well. I might be talking about you, not to you.
Ah.
Oh, no,
There
you're
you
messing.
go. Bugger you. But see, iRacing have got a great business model. So for the rookie shit they give you for free, it'll boot you up at the end of week 13.
Right, okay.
Sorry, week 12. It'll give you your next license. Got to be doing the right races as well, man. You can't just keep doing rookies and punch it up to 4 if you haven't done your 4 races in your D class, the D class instead of rookies, if you know what I mean.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
All right, quali. Oh, that was a horror show.
Off track?
Nah.
No, well, that's good. You didn't really lose. You actually gained time. Yeah, nice lap, mate. 1.3 seconds up on your best.
P3.
It's been scientifically proven that the more you lean into the corner, the faster you go.
Oh, absolutely, mate. They are. Great lap too, man. Great lap. This might put you in second or third. Bring up your standings now if you can. Just 4th. Oh, no, second. Look at that, man.
Woohoo!
You're just 200ths off first.
Well, that'll do. Yeah, I think this split's going to be a little bit more difficult than the previous one. Alrighty.
Good luck, man. Yeah. So this grid can take 1 minute 40 or when everyone's ready.
Thanks for joining as well. Thanks for doing this, man.
Yeah, no worries, mate. That's cool. So you'll have the inside run. People sit there having the ring out of it.
It uses a bit of fuel as well. You never know if you might need that towards the end of the race.
No, you're actually better off having less.
So you're saying rev the ring out of it then?
Well, that's why a lot of people do that. Sit there. The most it'll knock out is about half a litre.
Yeah.
The track temp is
Here we go.
57 Celsius. P2.
Cheers, JB.
Get ready, mate. Green, green, green.
So car left. Stick behind him.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear to the left.
He's going for a little dive here. No, he's right. Falling back, sorry.
That's alright. Give him the room just in case.
Yep. You got a blinker behind you too.
Oh, yellow and blue stripe.
Yep. Don't turn in.
On your right. 3 wide, 2 right, clear to the right.
There you go.
Oh!
He's gone.
Woohoo!
Saw that one coming.
I saw it coming as well, but I didn't think he'd actually do it. Thanks, JB.
Wow, what a bunch of fucking idiots.
There you go.
You just can't let the field go. Gotta pull out in front of the fucking people as you crash. Just cause everybody else to get caught up in your stuff, huh?
You just got to turn out of it.
That's it, mate. Just open the steering. Don't turn it in. Yeah.
I think you proved you're worth your weight in gold so far in this race already, man.
Thanks, mate.
That's all right.
And these other two boys behind are battling, which I can see in the mirror. The blue car's pretty quick. I think he's made up a position already, but you've probably got a few seconds on him. Just down to straight throw your relative box up. Don't do it too down. Oh, you're right. Wash a bit of speed out. Yep, beautiful. There you go. So he's 2 seconds behind.
And obviously, apologies to anyone who's watching this not on my private Discord stream right now, which is going to be like everybody apart from JB. Yeah, the data's going to be duplicated twice across the bottom of the screen, just so he can see what's going on. So the overlays may look a little bit messy, but that's so at least JB can see the gaps behind. Ooh, it's a bit nose-heavy going in. Just need to get used to that, I think. Oh, it's Mr. Ferrari up ahead of us, JB. Roberto Modena.
Yeah, Roberto.
Yeah.
We'll call him 360.
Well, if he's a true Ferrari fan.
He will. Yeah, 360 Modena. Or Modena, wherever you're from.
He can go down the road if he wants to, man. All I need to do is get 0 incidents.
Yeah, well, that's it. Oh, that was great.
That's exactly what happened.
Sorry?
That's exactly what happened to the leader in race 1 ahead of me.
Yep.
Just gifted it to me. I was like, sweet, I'll take that. Just a case of history repeating itself with me on the other side, but not today. Not today, JB.
I know, you've got half a second, like you've pulled nearly half a second from the guy behind, and you're keeping the gap constant.
The leader has just done a 147.08. You've just done a 147.62.
The only reason he's pulled out a lead is because you got balked when I went to try to set right up the inside of you. He had to get out of it. That's where he got his lead from.
Right place, right time for Roberto.
Yeah.
There's something about trail braking in these things as well. Like, you can slam on the brakes, and obviously it's going to slow down, but I haven't felt this in any of the sim quite the same as iRacing, is that modulation in the braking zone, like you can lift off and you can feel the steering come back. It's like really obvious here.
Yeah, well, a lot of people say that it doesn't have that greater force feedback.
You need to go, bro.
But when I raced it, I found it wasn't too bad. It's not the same force feedback as race room, but it does automatically detect.
The gap to Modena ahead is now 1.9.
You can put it on auto detect for your force feedback, and then you go and drive a few laps, and it'll work out what you should be on.
That's pretty clever stuff.
Yeah.
I'm using the IR FFB plugin that Steve-O put me onto. That's pretty good.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, he's not pulling away too much.
No, I told you were keeping the gap. You've made 0.2 up on him, and you've gapped old mate now by 0.7 behind you, or more, 0.9.
P2. That's the fastest lap of the race. That lap time was 1:47.26.
Fastest lap, apparently.
Yeah. I've no doubts about that, mate. And old mate will start to be worrying now because you're catching him a little bit. And this is when they do start making mistakes.
And this is one of the benefits of iRacing, because they don't know it's DDF, so they don't know I'm just going to spin it.
Yeah, well, that's it. They haven't heard about the bins.
If this was Tuesday Thunder, you'd be like, oh yeah, whatever, Dan's closed, and he's going to throw it off the road anyway.
Oh, no. I don't think that, mate.
Marty does. Oh, sorry, not Marty, Naptic.
Way too late in the brakes then.
It just popped out of gear, into neutral. But it was fine when it accelerated again. I don't know, maybe I didn't pop it down to second properly. I mustn't have clutched it right.
Yeah. So you've given back nearly 8/10 to him. That's alright.
I think he's finding his feet as well.
No, he's probably doing the exact same lap times every time, where where you're quick one lap and then you lose time like this lap.
No, not too far
But
off.
that's fine. Yeah, I know. You're right. How many laps you got? Oh, you're gonna have 5 laps to go.
Fastest lap for Modena, 1:47.05. Your lap time was 1:47.53.
Yeah, he's doing
You get him.
47 flats. I'm doing 47.2s, 47.5s. I'm missing apexes left, right, and centre here.
Yeah,
The gap to
yeah.
Modena in front is now 2.6
That's
seconds.
what happens when you push. When you push, you think, oh, I can brake a little bit later here, or I can go a bit quicker around this corner, and you can't.
Yeah, it's just being able to find that consistent rhythm, that sort of that limit you can consistently push,
Yeah, that's it. And you got to remember, man, you're in your second race in too, so.
I mean, there's obviously a lot that applies to other sims, but yeah, true, it's still a big learning process.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's very particular iRacing quirks that you're just going to have to pick up over time, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, every sim has its own handling characteristics,
I mean, it took me about 2 hours to figure out how to even join a race, so this is a bonus I'm even doing this right now.
That's right.
Alright, well that lap felt neater, but it was a lot slower. Yeah.
Half distance, fuel looks good. That lap was a 1:47.94.
I lost a heap this time though, last time,
No,
right?
you haven't? Yeah, there you did, yeah.
Yeah, that corner was horrible last lap. Oh, it's
Run it
so
out wide,
satisfying.
Run it out wide.
Scrub off at least the littlest momentum as possible, yeah?
Yeah.
It's so incredibly satisfying when you hook it up on the apex and you get the drive out, and you just see that bar turn green, it's addictive.
Oh no.
I just want to take a second to apologise to my viewers who are watching the second race in a row where I've pretty much run by myself in second place.
That's a good thing, mate.
Behind us now.
Trust me, when you're trying to build up safety rating and your license points and trying to make it into the next category, these are the races you want to do.
These are the races I'll be remembering very fondly, yeah.
Yeah, when you get up into, you know, C, B and whatever classes, mate, it's a lot more hectic than this. Like the racing's cleaner majority of the time.
I like your way you threw that little disclaimer in there.
Yeah, and I was using the old finger brackets then too. But yeah, it is just pressure city.
You know, once you get out of rookies, would you ever go back and do them again? Like, just for fun? Or once you've done them, that's it?
A lot of people. But the worst thing is you come into a rookie race, once you start getting iRating, like really high iRating, and if you get taken out by somebody that's a really low rank, like a low iRating, and you might finish dead last, you'll lose 100 iRating.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know. So yeah, it's all well and good to bounce around in rookies and see if you can beat them, but yeah, it can have an opposite effect.
Your last lap time was 1:48.08.
See, I just did a lap that was 8/10 off and I still gained time on him, so we're both struggling a little bit here, it looks like.
Well, he's just in a rhythm now, mate. Like,
yeah.
he's not having to push. He's just trying to drive his lap, knowing that there's 3 laps to go, basically. And he doesn't need to go and make any silly mistakes.
What's the phrase? He's got this one in the bag?
Until the finish line, you know. Trust me, I've sputtered on the last corner before.
Oh, I think we've all been there. We've all been there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just thinking, oh yeah, I've got this. But sometimes, like we were discussing in a previous conversation, sometimes the more you relax and the more you try and take it easy, the worse you go.
Because you fall out of that rhythm.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I've never quite figured out that corner.
Yeah, there's several ways you can obviously do any corner, and I have not figured that one out either.
Like, it's mad to think that Formula 1 used to race here. It's so tight and twisty.
Yeah. Do they have a longer circuit, or this is it?
No, this exact same circuit.
Yeah, wow.
94 and 95, I think.
Yeah, well, they've been doing minute laps with me.
Oh, not far off.
2 to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. That last lap was at 1:48.00.
Yeah, not far off, man. I remember this circuit very well from Grand Prix 2. It's the first time I ever rolled a car in a sim.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This corner here. I think it was the LaRousse or something, 1994 LaRousse Formula 1 car.
Yeah.
And because previously in Grand Prix 1, you couldn't do that, you couldn't roll it. So when I went into this corner and had a crash, obviously it was like end of the race for me. I was like 10 or 11 or something at the time, and it was like, oh, I rolled the car, look, I rolled the car. It was like, it's novel, you know?
Yeah. The old computer days, eh? Boot discs and stuff like that to make games work.
Oh, DOS and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Command lines.
They were just creating a boot disc so it doesn't start anything else up. give you every resource of your 2 megabytes of RAM and.
I remember the computer I used to have, it was 33 megahertz, the processor. And there was a button on the front that said turbo, and you could push it. And it'd be 66 megahertz.
Yeah, good old computer days. I remember when I went from a 386 to a 486, I thought, wow, how good is this? How much quicker is this, you know?
I've hit the big time.
Yeah. I think I doubled my RAM. I paid like $500 to get an extra 2 megabytes of RAM or something.
Okay, Dan, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. That was
Oh, those were the days.
Yeah.
And now you get a 5 gigabyte Steam download and it's done in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. It is like, what?
Oh.
Somebody would email you like a 1 or 2 megabyte file, like back in the old dial-up days, and it'd take 10-15 minutes. You go and make a coffee and whatever. You come back and you think, wow, that was quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I do miss that in a way, when loading times are measured in coffee breaks.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's still the same if you do our Factor 2 these days, you know? Waiting for Le Mans to load for the first time, jeez. That takes about 20 minutes.
Yeah, wow.
The gap to Modena ahead is increasing. It's now 4.0 seconds.
Oh well, that wasn't too bad.
Hang on, you haven't finished yet. You know, it's pre-celebrating too early, you know what that happens there.
Oh, too soon, JB, too soon.
Yeah, well done, mate. Well done. Good one. Good race.
In your honour.
All you need to do, mate, is just finish and
On
roll
the
that.
podium, good drive.
But your situational awareness has to be off the scales in iRacing.
Yeah, you just got to avoid those incidents like the plague, because as soon as you start getting them, that's just not gonna help, and it directly affects your progression. So it's like, oh, I can't afford to hit anybody, and it really kind of instills that safer driving. But at the same time, it also gets people a lot more wound up, because if someone does hit you, it's like, oh, come on, man, you know?
Yeah, I got a 4X for that. Like,
Yeah.
we got a fridge full of them.
Ba-doom-tsh. Oh, good one, JB.
Yeah, well, that was awesome, man. Like, that's all you got to do in rookies is just keep your nose clean to get your D license onwards. And these rookies do teach you a lot.
Well, that lap one incident when you were like, he's inside. It's like,
Yeah, don't turn in.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for that a lot more in the future now, especially in close packs. You know, you got to keep an eye on the road ahead of you. But man, you saved me. You saved my life then in that one.
Oh yeah, you were, mate. If you had turned in, you were Gornskis. You were mixed up all in that. So you watch this. So yeah, old mate Blinky Bill here. See, and there he goes, pow. Gornskis. See how he's blinking so bad, his ping's that high.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yep, he's blinking.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I think old mate sort of didn't really realise, because he was blinking that much, that he was there, and he just touched the grass, old mate, in number 9. That was so close. And it was just all going off after that.
Oh, someone's rolled it.
Oh no, yeah, car's going to all. So you're 3.7 seconds off. The average lap time was 0.4 off old mate, but your best lap time was only 2 tenths off.
That's not bad.
Incidents 0.
Oh, that's what we want.
Yeah, so you didn't, I don't believe, your safety rating went up. But I don't believe you get I rating until you do 3 or 4 races.
Right. Cool. That'll do alright though.
Oh, absolutely, man. That's pretty decent. So there was only 3 rookies in that race, and you were the top rookie.
Yeah, a lot of D people in there as well. Just your regular sausage party, mate.
Yeah, well, that's it, D-party. All right, man, you take care. See you YouTube, and just keep racing like that and you'll be right.
Thanks for joining me, JB. Look after yourself, and
You too, mate.
see you for Tuesday.
Yes, absolutely. See you, bud.
See ya. Okay, guys, so there we go. That is some more iRacing. 2 races down, a first and a second. I can't ask for more than that, really, especially in rookies, and no incident points in that race either, which is everything I'm hoping for. My safety rating is now 2.86. I'm just going to have to keep on doing more races and get myself up to 3 so I can progress to the next license. But until then, make sure you subscribe because I will be uploading these races. And if you enjoyed this race and this video, then don't forget to leave it a like and say hello in the comments. And also, if you enjoyed JB's commentary and JB's company in this race, I'll put a link on top of the screen now to JB's channel, so he is definitely worth checking out. Alright guys, that's it from me today. I'll catch you soon. Look after yourselves. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.